it has some of the hardest corners in the game on the lower ground. So if Meow finds his way down there, Reese might have quite a bit of trouble.
And Reese going with an Ninjara, which is actually quite an interesting pick. Alright. Looks like Reese is keeping it cool with the defaults here. Meow going with the Thunderbird and the Slapamander. No hits, just kind of reading each other, but it looks like Reese is slightly in the lead here. Hitting the shield up, but it looks like Meow getting even closer and closer. Reese getting backed into a corner and backing himself right out of it. Oh, looks like Meow is playing an extremely close game here. Yep. Taunting going from the side to side.
Here it is, yeah. Reese trying to find distance like I was thinking he might want to earlier, but ooh man, that tri-blast just taking on a little bit more damage every time it hits. Oh, and a nice dodge off to the side with a nice punish. Oh, a ton of damage, 290.
Using Meow's own move against him that he was so successful with against other Neo Punch members.
Yeah, and Meow, Reese actually being able to catch up to Meow's health and hitting it with quite a few explosive hits too. Reese getting hit with quite a few of his own explosives, so kind of evens out.
Meow does slightly take the lead, goes in for the grab and misses. Reese on a sliver of health. Will he be able to take down the Goliath? That is Meow, and no.
The curve arms, there's so many different angles that you have to consider, and then when the opponent has the curve arms are close to you, you can't dash forward like you might normally against the curve arms. It gets very hard to deal with. And especially since Ninjara can't block very well, which would be the typical approach to taking care of curve arms. It's going to be hard for him to figure it out, but nice rush.
And it looks like Reese is now using the Roaster.
Nice grab catching the dash. And
the most damaging club in the game.
Yep. Well, actually, I mean, Kablamer does under 60 with the explosion hit, but Roaster a lot of damage for how fast it is, I think, is the key.
And under the description of the Roaster, it actually says that all pro players use it, despite no pro players actually using it.
Well, some do.
Well, I mean, at the time when they released it, they didn't know. I just made the
exactly.
And they were right.
They were right.
And we just missed a rush there from Meow. Kind of evening out their health a little bit, but looks like Reese is just kind of gonna back up. Not gonna. Gonna go up a little bit close. He has his rush ready, just waiting for the right time to use it. Tries to go in for the grab, but does not land it. And it looks like Meow does not punish, and Reese goes in for the grab, and it gets perfectly deflected by Meow, but does not get the punish.
And yeah, Meow's just trying to kind of clip him with either one of his curve arms here. If he can land that Thunderbird, that's going to be the end of it. Oh, but maybe this will just be the end of it with the raw rush. Oh, and that's enough. 310.
Alright.
You know, Slapamander very hard to land, but does a lot of damage when you do.
Let's hope Meow doesn't pull a Nobi and sweep the entire team.
Yep, and I apologize for me being very incompetent with my overlay here. Just kind of put together last second, and I have not done any of this for such a long time.
Yeah, and I do apologize for the inconvenience of things kind of being switched up here with the stream and making him do this last second.
Yes, I will fix the pictures. As I have this nice setup, and it's just not exactly what it should be.
All right, and the stage already has been picked very quickly there. We are going to go to Ribbon Ring. Quite an interesting pick, in my opinion. You know, in my opinion, it's one of the best stages, but not really played too often. And it is set, and they're going in. Alright, looks like keeping the same loadout on Reese's end.
Alright, and a lot of people have strong opinions about this stage.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty interesting, especially when the blocks start popping up. The curve arms can be very tricky to see where they're coming from on this map because it kind of blocks some sight. And
it's a very good map for Sneaky.
Yeah, I would say so. But then, of course, they can backfire on this stage too because of the solid blocks.
Yeah. Meow taunting despite being on lower health. I'm not sure I would do that there yet, bud. Alright, Meow's rush almost there. Oh, Reese no longer can perfect Meow, sadly. Oh, but that was a wonderful 160 combo.
Yeah. And here we go. Ooh, nice getting the Ninjara poof into the immediate slap. One of the disadvantages of Ninjara right there with the block. And see if any grabs might be happening, or if it's just going to be a solid fist fight to the end.
Yeah, and going in again for the confirm.
Oh no! Let's see.
Oh, no,
goes for a grab, a bit greedy considering how far away he was. Oh, and that's the end of Meow for that round.
Exactly. Can he turn this around, do you think?
I definitely think that Meow has the ability to. I mean, he did win that first game, but, you know, I think that on this stage, Reese having more room will be to his advantage. And nice grab with the forward roll get up. Can be hard to avoid grabs like that.
So, if you think Meow is eliminated, who do you think is going to replace him on FiA?
Well...
Or come in to play Reese?
You know, that's a good question, but I would probably say they would throw in someone like Accio.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's not the point. Let's focus on the game at hand here.
Exactly. Reese going in for the rush and landing it on Meow. Once again, affirming his position in this game as a dominant player. But.
Yeah, but, you know, Meow, you able to slap him out of the air with a quite accurate Slapamander, but, ooh, dodges out of the way, lands the Slapamander rush like a real quantum physicist, and only one hit for both of these players now. Ooh, actually not quite one hit, Reese onto Magic Pixel. Oh, and gets slapped with the base of the palm right there. Palm strike directly to the forehead.
Something I've noticed is that Reese is not using the dash and the little teleport that much, which is quite interesting to see.
Yeah, don't you know? There's a lot of particulars about the poofs and stuff like that, but especially the blocking one, pretty bad against curve arms.
Landing it up, but
good damage.
Yeah,
and
270.
Yeah, I wonder if Reese is just gonna try and keep that distance because he kept that distance. Is saving himself from some of the follow-ups here, but not saving himself from that one. And just again, surprisingly high damage on that Slapamander.
Yeah, looks like Meow will take set if I had to make a guess here.
No, let's see.
I
mean, there's quite. I mean, Meow is on very low health.
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go. Both players one hit, one charged hit at least for Reese to get taken out. What's happening? That's another disconnect. Double KO actually. Apparently both have disconnected.
Rush. Try and bring him down to that magical little bar.
Oh wait, what? Was that me disconnecting?
For me, it is showing that a Meow has won.
Oh, I guess I disconnected. But you saw the rest of it?
Yeah, and it is now in recording. Despite being very, I can't. Yeah, no.
I see.
Yeah.
So that was just me.
It was under end.
Okay.
Or, I don't know. But it looks like Reese and Meow are here. So, all right. Looks like that's game. They're calling it. So, I'm sorry. I mean, Reese, you and your smile is just wonderful. But I gotta X you.
Let me just